Hello again, traders. This is Footy Trader from myfootballtrading.com, and in this video we are moving to Italy to have a look at Serie A and to see if there are any opportunities that we can benefit from. So in this league I have completed my category assignment. There's a small difference really between the teams that are categorized as number 4, number 5, or maybe number 5 and number 6. But it's again because of the fact that not many games have been played, and usually at this point of the season, I'm staying away with investing in those teams anyway. Having said that, however, let's have a look at the odds and maybe we will find something very nice. So starting with the big one, Juventus against Lazio, 193 and 423. Then we have Inter against AC Milan. You couldn't make it better, 214, 3.42. Then we have Genoa against Napoli, 515, Napoli 168. Cagliari Udinese, we have 288 and 255. 282 Frosinone, Sassuolo 247. The market agrees with me in many cases. Monza against Lecce, 2.13 against 353. Fiorentina 2.43 against Atalanta 2.83. And then we have Roma against Empoli 142 and Empoli 806. Salernitana against Torino is 349, 221, and Verona against Bologna is 305, 239. So let's have a look. Is there anything that you can see immediately that stands out, that is not in line with your understanding of the team's quality? Let's have a look at from the very start. Rome Empoli, number 3 Rome against very poor Empoli, 142. Can't argue with that. Now Cagliari Udinese, it's 6th against 7th, in terms of the category, so technically you want to stay away. The market is saying they are relatively equal, which I do agree with. Genoa Napoli 168. That's funny because I would expect less than 168. If Napoli, if there aren't any team news that are worrying for Napoli, then this should be lower, in my opinion, adding to the watch list. Fiorentina against Atalanta, 3 against 4th. Pretty equal teams. Yeah, probably it's correct. I wouldn't necessarily argue with that. Here you can see, the teams with the same category, and the market agrees. The market says they are equal, so it's fine. Inter against Milan, it's a yes, because for me any team can win. I would say that it's 50-50 really, and it's not 50-50 according to the to the market, so I'll give it a yes. Wait for some team news and decide whether to enter the market, right? But I think the odds to win, the Milan odds should be lower. Just out of curiosity, what was their results last season? Bear with me for a second. Inter won 2 times, 3-0 and 1-0. They faced each other in May, right? In Champions League, you may remember. And Inter won 2-0 and 1-0. So maybe this is why the market is thinking that it's the odds prefer Inter, but I think it's closer to equal. Yeah, so I'll have a look at that later. Juventus against Lazio. So team news are critical. I would. So Lazio had a very poor start. First of all, they faced Lecce. They were leading 1-0 and lost 2-1 in the end. They lost to Genoa 1-0, but at the same time they defeated Napoli, surprisingly. So can't really tell what form they have. Juventus 3-0 against Udinese, 1-1 against Bologna, and recently 2-0 against Empoli. I wouldn't really get involved, depending on the team news as well. But I'm not going against Juventus here. I don't think so. Yeah, it's a no. Monza against Lecce. So this is funny because we have Monza being the favorites, while being Monza is 15th in the table at the moment. They lost 2 games. They lost with Inter, they lost with Atalanta. They won with Empoli, which is category 7. And Lecce, they won with Lazio 2-1. They drew Fiorentina and they defeated Salernitana. So adding to the watch list, probably I'm not gonna get involved. These are just not high quality teams, so this result can be very random, but I will add it to the watch list and then see what comes out of it. Salernitana, Torino number 5, Salernitana number 6. So we have Torino as favorites, that's correct. And then Verona, Bologna, pretty much equal. We have it equal in the category. As I said, the differences in 4th category and 5th category are relatively low. So yeah, this is a no, really. You may see that what the market is telling you when you do the comparison again and you compare this row with this row, you can see that the odds are pretty much the same. Yeah. So the market in essence is telling you that Inter against Milan and Monza against Lecce. So Monza is that better than Lecce than Inter is against AC Milan. Yeah. Which, by the way, I don't think that Inter Milan is that much better. But Monza, I don't think they are at all better. So yeah. So that's why both are on my watch list. Plus Napoli 168, it should be lower. Definitely should be against Genoa. Genoa, who won against Lazio, but they lost with Fiorentina 4-1. They lost with Torino 1-0, and Napoli, yeah, they lost with Lazio, but they will be looking for a win here. Defeated Frosinone earlier 1-3, and Sassuolo 2-0. All right, so 3 games added to the watch list. This is Serie A analysis. Thank you very much for watching and stay green. Bye.